Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video, as you can see, I'm barely with makeup. Well, actually I have no makeup on, and I'm going to be doing a review about something new, something borrowed, and something blue. Well, it's not really blue. We all know from the title that I'm talking about the new Fenty Beauty foundation, and I'm going to be reviewing it and see if it actually works or not for my skin. Actually, this foundation is a mattifying foundation, which is actually absolutely amazing because my skin is oily, so I would love to have a mattifying foundation that will keep my skin matte all day long. Now, I don't know, because I have seen a few reviews and some people liked it and some people just did not bother, so I don't know. I was going to buy the primer as well, but at that moment I couldn't really get it simply because it's a bit expensive, you know, like it's €36 for the foundation, and then it's 26 pounds. It's around, I think, €30 for the primer. So I mean, you kind of need to have a little bit of money, you know, aside to go and buy loads of things from Fenty Beauty, and because they don't put it as a, you know, a bundle or something like that, it would be quite impossible for me to get them all together. But I am planning on getting the primer, just simply because most of the reviews said that it is purely great for oily skin. So I will definitely go and buy it at some point, and I might review it. I'm not 100% sure, but today I'm going to be putting to the test the Fenty Beauty foundation. I got it in the 220 simply because I've heard that it oxidizes and then it, you know, has one or two shades darker. So at the moment I'm not that tanned as I was at summertime, and I don't really want to look like an Oompa Loompa. So we'll find out in a few minutes. Now, this foundation, like I said, it retails for $36, which I got it from Harvey Nichols because Fenty Beauty does ship in Ireland, but it's extremely expensive, and we don't have Sephora here. So Sephora, I'm pretty sure you have to listen and get your ass up here and get a shop, okay, in Ireland, in Dublin, by the way. So just so you know, all right. So let's start. I didn't put any prime, okay. I don't know what is this thing on my forehead. Honestly, I don't know what is it with my skin lately, but anyway, let's pass that. Let me get my mirror, because, you know, I need to see what I'm doing, obviously. And what I'm going to be doing is because I don't have the Fenty foundation, and they did tell me that the Catrice one is kind of the same like Fenty Beauty, so I'm going to be using the Prime and Fine from Catrice. And what it does is it mattifies, and it's anti-shine base, and it's pore refining. Now, I don't know about the pore refining because I only use it once, but I'm going to do half of my face with a primer and half of my face without a primer, just to see the difference, you know, how it applies. And from one side I'm going to be using my MAC 170, and from the other side I'm going to be using my Beauty Blender, of course, because I want to see how the Beauty Blender applies, how the brush applies. I know that she has a specific brush for foundation, but guys, I mean, that's a lot of money, okay? And I mean, unless you do have it, don't go and spend, you know, $1,000 just for all these things. I mean, if you have a brush, it's gonna work fine, so don't worry. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to prime maybe this face, you know, maybe this side. I don't know which one is better, but let's go ahead, and I'm just gonna put everywhere. Okay. Now I have a big face, of course, so, you know, I kinda need extra. So as in the beginning, like, you can see straight away that it just leaves my skin extremely matte, okay? So whatever comes next is either going to destroy it and it's gonna make it extremely matte or not. Now I can still see my pores, so I don't know how braid, it mattifies them and it refines them, but you know, anyway, we'll get to that. And probably I'm gonna be using my beauty blender from this side, because I usually do it with, you know, that. So, well, actually no, I'm going to be using my brush, because it says that with the brush it applies better. So let's just put a little bit. Okay, so okay, it's a tone different, I guess. Okay, so the first thing I see is that it does dry extremely quickly. So unless you're Houdini and you can actually do it really fast, I'd go with a small dose of product in the beginning. Okay, so one face is like a Lumba Lumba. And let's go ahead and do the second one. So it kind of is a different shade from myself, like I'm a bit more yellow or something. You know, I mean, when you buy it from the internet, guys, you can't really know for sure if that foundation is going to be the best or not for you. So just so you know, let me just double check. Okay, and I'm going to take my beauty blender this time and let's see if the miracle is gonna happen. Okay, so the first thing I notice, I know that she has her own beauty blender, but it's again the same thing, that I think that you just waste money on things that you already have. So the first thing I noticed from the beauty blender is that because the beauty blender absorbs a lot of product, it just minimizes the application, like it minimizes the amount straight away. It makes it from full coverage to medium coverage. So like I have a pimple here and you can still see the pimple. I had pimples from this side, but obviously you can't see them because I've covered them with a brush. So it definitely works better with the brush. It could be because the beauty blender absorbs more product, you know, as working as a sponge, you know. So, and it could be that I didn't put a primer on as well, which is always a bad thing. So, you know, it's always a bad thing for your skin. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna try and put a little bit more product and do it as a second time, see if it actually... Are you kidding me? Oh. Okay, so you can see the pimple for the second time. Well, you can still see it, but I mean, you can't see it that much. But I still get that feeling that the brush made a little bit better job than the beauty blender in this situation. Maybe because this is a medium coverage in general, but the brush just applies it a bit, you know, like it doesn't absorb as much as the beauty blender, like, obviously. So I'm just going to do a close-up and I can show you how it looks like. Okay, oh my god, let's just try not to kill it. So that's how it looks like from the, you know, the brush side, and that's how it looks from the side with no brush. As you can see, like I can still see my nose is red. Like I can still see that it's a bit more, it's a different, anyway, there is differences. Like I can see here the redness and I can't see here anything. So I don't know about my forehead, if you can see or not. Okay, the forehead, I don't see any differences so far, but I can definitely see it on my chin. Like you can see here and here. So I mean, okay, yeah, I mean, no, I would definitely not put it with my beauty blender, I would definitely apply this foundation anyway with a brush, because I think it applies a little bit better. So definitely. Now as a bonus, guys, okay, and definitely, guys, you do need a primer. So I do think that because this side has no primer, it is just the sponge, you know, it absorbs the foundation and it doesn't have a base that it can catch onto. So I do think that you do need, you know, a primer that is going to mattify everything, because I mean, here I am matte, but just look at this side, okay? Just keep looking at this side, okay? I think it's the best side, you know. So maybe I'm gonna be, you know, I'm gonna be talking to you from this side from now on. Anyway, so as a bonus, guys, I bought the Fenty Beauty Trophy Wife because everybody was raving about it, and you know how I am obsessed with highlighters, so I just had to try it. This babe here retails for $32 as well, so it is quite, you know, expensive, but it's damn worth it, because I mean, it comes like this. It has a nice mirror and it's gold as well. I'm not gonna say it, but let's do a finger swatch just to see. Oh my god. Okay, you know what, I'm in love. Now, just a big precaution, if you don't like glitter, you won't like this highlighter, because this highlighter just says, okay, out loud, it just says glitter. So if you don't like the glitter, guys, you won't like this just at all. So I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna apply it, and let's see how great. Oh my god, are you kidding me? I mean, oh my god, I mean, oh, yeah, guys, I don't care, $36 or not, this thing is the bomb. I mean, look at it. Okay, yeah, so that's how I see why everybody is raving about it. Can you see it? I feel like a unicorn, guys, like, seriously. Yeah, so you all know what I'm going to say about this highlight. Go and buy it. If you haven't bought it yet, go and buy it. I mean, I don't know what is happening, what exactly is inside this highlighter, but I mean, I will definitely put it for a really, really nice night out, you know, so everybody can go, girl, what's this on your cheeks? And I'll be like, Fenty Beauty, babe. You know, so trophy wife. Yeah, guys, so that's it. I am still obsessed with this highlight. I mean, oh my god. Let me put my because everybody was saying that with the flash is just beautiful. Let's see. Oh my god, yeah, I can see it. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, you know, I absolutely love it. I'm gonna scream out loud, go buy it. It's the bomb, okay? So, I don't know what everybody was saying about it, but it's the bomb, okay? Now, I told you that if you don't like the glitter, you won't like that. And now, because I just swipe it off, look what happened. I'm all glittery. It doesn't matter, you know, it's like, it's good. When you go for a night out, you can still wrap it on your... You know what? Actually, I'm just gonna put a little bit here. No, I need to put a bit more. Definitely. I'm just gonna bathe with that highlighter, guys. Definitely. Oh, you can see that well there. Maybe because I'm not that white. It doesn't show. Can you see it? Yes, you can. Yes. Okay, you know what? I'm obsessed. I'm sorry, but I am. I'm sorry. I'm so obsessed with this highlight. I mean, seriously. I want to just put it all over my body. Okay, so... I don't know, but since this came out, I think somebody has to go out and get, you know, invent something extremely amazing to go against these beauties. So... oh my god. anyway, let's go back to it. So overall, I think that you do need a primer if you want to use this foundation. Otherwise, it's going to be minimized coverage. At least for me, it was minimized coverage. Now again, a disclaimer, whatever works for me doesn't mean that it has to work for you, or whatever doesn't work for me doesn't mean that it doesn't have to work for you. So my skin is different, my skin is oily, your skin might be matte, so if you have a matte skin, I wouldn't go and buy this foundation because it is extremely matte, it oxidizes, and, well, that's all. Okay, so I mean, if you do have a very dry skin, it's just going to make your skin even worse, and it's going to dry and it's going to patch. Not a good idea. But if you do have an oily skin, go on and try it and see what you like or not, you know what I mean. So as for the highlighter, you know my thoughts. I'm not gonna say it. I did not regret buying this beauty, and if you don't have that, just go and buy it, okay? Because it is just absolutely gorgeous. You will go and you will use it and you will remember me, okay? If you want to be a glowing whore. If you don't want to be a glowing whore, then just don't, okay? Just don't. Alright, so that is it, guys. I'm going to leave down below the site for Harvey Nichols, okay, and the site for Sephora if you want, and the site for Fenty Beauty if you want to go and have a looky. Just remember that it oxidizes, so you need to go a little bit lighter, as I said, because it's going to go a bit darker on your skin afterwards. Now, I cannot do a check-in, you know, after a few hours because it's already here 10 o'clock at night, and I'm not going to have that on for ages, so I'm sorry about that, guys. But I will keep you updated, and I will let you know whether my foundation was great on me or not, because I'm going to keep on using it in the future. So, thanks again for watching me. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you on my next video. Oh! And don't forget to give a thumbs up if you like my video. Bye!